a long time on the internet. Version 3.0 of Internet Explorer came out. Well, at that point, we had something called JavaScript. And Laura, JavaScript is a scripting language that you can use with your browser to do things that you normally wouldn't do with your browser. Like, let's say, a rollover button. You know those buttons that you roll your mouse over and they change? That is done most likely via JavaScript. Well, on Internet Explorer 3.0, they implemented their own version of the JavaScript 1.1, version 1.1. Well, the problem is that today, a year later, we have newer versions of JavaScript. So if you go to a page that uses a newer version of JavaScript, and you're still using Internet Explorer 3.0, you won't be able to read that JavaScript, and it's going to give you an error. The only thing you can do to fix the problem is go ahead and download Internet Explorer 5.0, which has the newer implementation of JavaScript. So it's one of those things. It's like you have an old version that doesn't understand the new versions that are on the web.
Okay, you just can't hang on. Well, yeah, I understand that. I mean, you just can't kind of keep your old software going on. You got to always upgrade.
That's why you have to keep up with the times sometimes, and on the web, it's good to keep up with the times. Usually, you got to buy a new computer, too. So it's one of those problems.
All right. Thanks, Luis. Okay, for our next site, we thought it might be fun to take our show on the road and get out of the studio and into the real world. Here's Georgia with this week's Weird and Funny Site.
I am at the coolest cafe in the universe. It's Main Street Internet Cafe, and we're surfing the web, hanging out, finding some really cool sites, and have I got a cool site for you. It's Southern Astrological Signs, and I'm from the South, so, these normal signs like Virgo, Cancer, Capricorn, those have no relevance for me. I need something like an okra or a catfish or a grit. As a matter of fact, I can tell you with all the cast members on Net Talk Live and myself what our signs are. Like Laura is a butterbean. That means she gets along pretty well with everybody, except moon pies. She's got to stay away from moon pies. I am a grit, which means I go really well with bacon and eggs, and that is so me. And Luis is a collard. That means he's a good social worker. He works really well, like as a baseball manager, something like that. But Luis, too, should stay away from moon pies. And Dave is a moon pie. So I'm suggesting that we take him off the show today because there's going to be trouble. There is going to be trouble. He's a moon pie. Go to the site, Southern Astrological Science.
It's ours, and you can't have it. Well, we'll share. Our Internet's funniest download is next.
Net Talk Live is made possible by Shebang.com, Exodus Communications. Hang tight, we'll be right back.
How many times do you get lost trying to find information on the World Wide Web? Or even just trying to remember and type in those long, complex web addresses? Searching aimlessly from website to website. And with so much information available, how do you find what you're looking for? Mice are nice, but the cat is where it's at. The QCat is the simple solution to finding information on the internet instantly. Now, books, magazines, newspapers, catalogs, and products will take you instantly to the exact information you want without ever touching your keyboard or your mouse. Just swipe the code and your search is over. QCat pinpoints the exact web page address of millions of household products, plus thousands of books, magazines, catalogs, and newspapers. And with QCat, you also get CRQ, the brains behind your cat, and the software that gives your PC the power to instantly locate and launch web-based information direct from your TV. When you CRQ and hear this sound, travel shows take you further with special offers. Cooking shows sizzle with more spice. Science programs come alive with streaming video. And your favorite programs instantly connect you to the stars. No searching, no typing. CRQ delivers only what you want, only when you want it. And best of all, there are two great ways to bring the ultimate web experience home. Get the original patented QCat and CRQ for free nationwide at a Radio Shack near you. Or order QCat and CRQ online for free. And as a bonus, we'll include the convergence cable, so your TV can talk to your computer. We'll deliver it direct to your home. You pay only for shipping and handling. Beware of copycats. Only QCat and CRQ transform printed materials, millions of household products, and your TV into the ultimate web experience.
This Internet's Funniest Download is sure to make you smile. Watch this. If you have a funny download, send it to us at funny@nettalklive.com, and we might just put it on the air.
Welcome back. I'm Laura Lewis, and remember to go to nettalklive.com for answers to all the questions on the show and links to the websites like my next hot site. Now, here's something special for parents-to-be and new parents. BabyCenter.com offers great advice for everything you need to know from before and during pregnancy to raising a baby to the toddler years. You'll find Baby Center has so much more, too, with information on topics like choosing a baby's name, hosting the perfect baby shower, and advice on health and safety for kids. I love the way this site covers the facts about topics like birth and labor, as well as things like traveling with children, which you know that can be a pain, and a special section for dads, too. There's also a page to sign up for free membership with access to areas with custom features for your personalized pages. Now, BabyCenter.com will even send you newsletters with weekly email updates designed especially for you, each stage of your pregnancy or each step of your baby's growth, with development tips to guide you through the experience of having and raising children. Wow, this is a great website. Now, speaking of kids, we'll be right back after this look at the next generation of Internet experts going from Pampers to PCs.
When I was 3, 4, 5, about the only thing I had was a book. See Jane Run, Run Jane Run. The only thing I knew about a mouse was that it ran across the floor chasing cheese and that cats ran after it. Well, things have changed tremendously. Look at what these 3-year-olds are doing.
Reading is still the most basic survival skill in today's information society, but it's no longer enough. Children also need to be technologically literate. And when it comes to computers, these youngsters mean business.
Can I get an interview with you, sir, about the computer, or are you just really busy learning?
I'm busy.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Okay, please see it too.
What is this?
Mouse.
It's a mouse. And tell me what this is.
Keyboard.
A keyboard. Okay.
Keyboard.
A keyboard. Okay, that's it.
At this age, kids are learning the basics, and they know more than you'd think. With special computer programs, 2- and 3-year-olds are learning their colors, shapes, and even how to read.
You have a computer at home? Who has a computer at home? Really? And who uses a computer every day? Really?
In the U.S., experts estimate that there are over 12 million kids on the internet, and that number is growing. But don't worry, kids have a way of keeping everything in perspective.
Would you rather go outside and ride a bike, or would you rather play on the computer?
Go at home and ride a bike.
Why on earth would an airline remove rows of seats from all their planes? Oh, that's why. American Airlines introduces more room throughout coach. Soon, we'll have more room for more coach passengers than any other airline, row after row after row. On American, coach has more class.
Every day, every minute, there's more. More data, more messages, more information for you to try and keep a handle on. But beginning October 1st, you get a break, because a new technology based around this little icon called Q will allow your TV and your newspaper to start talking to your PC. The information shortcut you've dreamed about is coming. Watch for your Q.
We'll have more Net Talk Live right after this.
NBC Mondays are about to become Titans is moving to Mondays.
We got a towel for a stranger?
Titans, America's favorite guilty pleasure, now on Mondays.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Then an all-new Dateline at its new time, 9/8 Central. And on an all-new Third Watch, a romance begins.
Is anybody here?
And for Jimmy Doherty,
I love you.
A hero's wedding day finally arrives. Titans, Dateline, and Third Watch, all new NBC Monday.
Buy this 6-piece oak finish bedroom set only $298.
And this 5-drawer chest is free, and here's what you get.
Dresser and mirror.
Headboard, nightstand, and lamp.
And the chest is free.
Now that's Tom Peterson.
And glorious too.
Farm tables, we have them all. Small rectangular, large rectangular, round, drop leaf, tile top. And today you can buy this table and 4 chairs for only $149. Now that's Tom Peterson.
And glorious too.
Welcome back to Net Talk Live. We're having a great time and invite you to surf along with us and learn all about the internet and the web. You'll find all the websites we've covered here at nettalklive.com. Now, we have another question sent to us via email, and this is from Ellen Musburger of Chicago, Illinois. Here's Ellen's message. I'm learning how to make web pages, and I need to know the difference between a relative and absolute path on a hyperlink. Okay, as soon as I read this, I knew who to turn to, our own webhead, Luis. Can you explain what Ellen is asking here?
I'm so honored that you thought of me, Laura. Well, Laura, this is very important. You know how now everybody wants their own web page. But also, there's many places that are giving you free web space. So you can go to geocities.com or tripod.com, or even AOL will give you a free web hosting. But the problem is that once you create your website, if you haven't done this correctly, moving your site to your own domain name, if you get something like, oh, I don't know, lauralewis.com or davematthews.com or rebelrican.com, then moving it will take you to change every single link you created. Now, let me explain this to you. Let's just look at a URL or an address on the web. If you go to, for example, nettalklive.com/example/index.html, that is a page that is inside a directory called example.
Oh, it sounds exciting, Luis.
Well, let's say you want to link, Laura, I know that you're really excited. Let's say you want to link to another page that is inside that same directory that is called picture.html. Well, you can go nettalklive.com, example, picture.html. Well, that is great, and it will work fine. But if you move that to somewhere else, like lauralewis.com, it won't work anymore. That is an absolute path. That means it has absolutely the whole URL. Relative path, which is what you want to use, just says, I just want to go to picture.html, because it is already right there next to it. So what you want to do is use relative. You don't need to address the whole URL, because then when you move your site, you're going to be in trouble, because you're going to have to change every single link that you created on your page. And Laura, I'm sure that you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do now, Luis. I really do. Anyway, thanks so much. I mean, it really was great. It's a great tip, especially when you start designing your own websites. Now, it's also that time again to check in with Georgia, hanging out, surfing the web over at the Main Street Internet Cafe.
I'm telling you, this excuse will work. I've used it 1,000 times. If you don't want to come to work, use this excuse. Oh, hey, I got a really fun site for you. It's called the Mother of All Excuses page, and oh my gosh, will this site solve all your problems from here on out. There are excuses for the doctor, there are work excuses, there are police excuses, there are diet excuses. Like, for instance, the diet excuses. You know, for instance, that anything cold or frozen has no calories. And that goes for popsicles, ice cream, anything frozen, no calories. But my favorite part of this site is the work excuses. Like, take number 34, for example. I can't come to work today because I'll be stalking my previous boss who fired me for not showing up for work, okay? How about number 72? I'm stuck in the blood pressure machine at Walmart. That one works every time. I have never been called in. I mean, they think you need, to call 911. So try this site, Mother of All Excuses page, and you're going to love it. Yeah, really.
This week's web poll asks, do you believe it's bad luck if it rains on your wedding day? Join your friends at nettalklive.com now and cast your vote.
Starting October 1st, your 3 most complete sources of information will join together to make a point to the world about simplifying the way you get to the news you want. All thanks to a new technology based around this little icon called Q that lets your TV and your newspaper start talking to your PC. The information shortcut you've dreamed about is coming. Watch for your Q.
Excuse me, what is that one for?
It's for your goodness.
Well, what about that one?
That'll make you feel good.
And that one?
Your holisticness,
This?
wellness,
That?
goodness,
What that?
whole, well, and good.
Where's the aspirin?
I have no idea.
For a detailed wellness guide and the products you really need, check out drugstore.com. It's a trip to the drugstore without the trip to the drugstore.
We'll have more Net Talk Live right after this.
For all your news, think of us first.
Northwest News Channel 8 and NWCN, Northwest Cable News, working together.
Bringing you complete, up-to-the-minute coverage of Portland and the entire Northwest.
News Channel 8, where the news comes first. NWCN, committed to the issues that matter to you and your Northwest neighbors 24 hours a day. News Channel 8 and NWCN.
Now the largest news network in the Northwest.
For all your news, think of us first.
Only at Tom Peterson.
And Glorious too.
Your choice of 4 stylish living room groups, only $4.98.
Every sofa, sleeper, recliner shown.
Is quality built in Oregon.
Choose this sofa and 2 recliners.
Or this 3-piece sectional.
Or this full sleeper with recliner.
Or our famous 8-piece living room group. All this plus a free 6x9 area rug. Now that's Tom Peterson.
And Glorious too.
Have you voted yet? See the surprising results of this week's web poll question instantly at nettalklive.com.
We're back, and we've saved the best for last this week on Net Talk Live. Remember to check out Georgia's great websites, links to my hot sites, and insights from Louise and Dave, all at nettalklive.com. Let's take another call. On the phone, we have Ken in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hi, Ken. What's your question?
I've been having a problem with my HP CD writer. The drive will not format blank CDs. Can you help me, please?
Can you help me?
Uh-huh.
I don't understand that.
Well, you know, there are formats to CDs, but it's like CD graphics, CD audio, etc. When you have a rewritable CD or a burnable CD, you don't format it like you used to do with the old floppies. When you write the CD tracks, it does a format as well. Now, what might be happening is after you write the data to a burnable CD, you have to do what's called closing the disk out. Once you close the disk out, then you can read it by any other CD player on the planet. For the most part, there's a couple of them that you can't read, like maybe some car players. But a lot of the new players are allowing you to read CD recordable.
Well, that's it for this week, and remember to visit us at nettalklive.com. And while you're there, send us email. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to participate in this week's web poll. But before we go, I'd like to thank Dave and Louise and also Georgia and our fantastic band and all the behind-the-scenes folks who make this show happen. And last, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank you for watching. And do us a favor by telling your friends about the show, and be sure to tune in next time. We've had so much fun. Hope you have too. Goodbye, everybody.
One small step for man, one giant leap for geeks.
Net Talk Live has been made possible by Digital Convergence Corporation, engineering your digital future. Shebang.com, Don't just shop, shebang. Exodus Communications, the Internet Data Center company. Tell all your friends and coworkers about Net Talk Live, and we'll see you again next week. Net Talk Live is a presentation of the Digital Broadcasting and Communications Network and is produced by Infotainment Telepictures.
We think of it as news, but what we really do is tell stories.
News Channel 8's Tracy Berry.
I'll never forget the story of the teenager who almost lost his arm in a farm accident.
I jumped back up and picked up my arm, and I ran to Kathy Ann's house.
Things that I knew he wanted to do in his life, had been changed in a moment.
The heart he showed, it was remarkable.
I think I realized just how determined one little boy can be.
Another one I remember is when we helped a very special little girl's dream come true.
And we saw the story and we wanted to meet her.
The look on her face, it was priceless.
One more kiss before we go.
I think it's the stories we tell and the way we tell them that makes us different.
Northwest News Channel 8, where the news comes first.
How can you not be touched by that?
Only at Tom Peterson.
And Glorious too. Portland's best bedding buy.
Only $1.99, and here's what you get.
Queen frame.
Queen box.
Queen inner spring mattress.
Queen mattress pad.
2 queen sheets.
2 pillows and cases.